How's it going, everybody? Hope you're doing well today. Back at it. Been a little while since I went live, so figured to go live. Sorry, guys. For those of you that wanted to see the lives more often, things have just been busy, so haven't been able to go live. But I'm live. Lily Rose, hey, how's it going? Yeah, ACL, what's up? You're here. Hope you're doing well today. These are going to be 6-pound squat pots. And then I'll be making something else, but make a good stack of these. Rose, it's okay. I'm fine. I got good news. Cool, nice. Gail, hey, how's it going? How am I doing today? I'm doing well. How are you, Gail? Nice to see you in here. Hope your day's treating you well, Gail. Always nice to see you. Or see your name, anyway. Already got something. What is this? Sorry, I've been going live often lately. I've been quite busy, so finding the time to set up the camera and do all that stuff has been a bit of a challenge. So. I thought I just got that big piece out, but is there more of it? Heck. Good start, right? Mia, how's it going? How are things? Things are going great. Thanks, Mia. Hope you're doing well. I haven't had any episodes in 2 weeks. Nice, Lily. Going good. I'm outside walking my dog. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's actually nice out here as well. And once I finish up, hopefully I'll be able to get out on my motorcycle because it'd be nice to take a ride. I don't ride on weekends. It gets a little crazy around here, so all the people that come up from the city, so I try to sneak out when I can during the weekdays, if at all possible. So I'm gonna try to do that. We will see what happens. Yeah, I'm indeed doing well. How about you? My girlfriend ain't waiting. I'm doing well, ACL. Thanks so much. Ultimate Samurai, destroy the pot after you're done. Thank me later. Yeah. I'll thank you right now because these pots are pre-sold. So that was genius of you. Absolutely genius of you. So I'll thank you for being a genius and popping into the stream. It's huge. Yeah, Gail. I would say that. Yeah, that was on. That should be on there, but it's not on there. And for some reason, I have a feeling the ultimate samurai is not a samurai at all. Judging by the honor of his content, or his comment coming through. Kinda is, going against what samurai stood for. But they're probably on with somebody else now. The final boss. Is that who? Is that who I think it is? Right? Or are you? Is that you? The normal rider that has come in and done things before? Mia, I've been better crying the last couple times. Who's passed away in the hospital? Oh no, Mia, sorry. It's on mine. Okay, all right. Joyce, what's up? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in. A member of the Wolff Pack. It's always nice to see you here, Joyce. Oh, and Joyce, just to let you know, I went through everything and through all the comments on that video. And Joyce, you're the winner of the giveaway. So if you could please reach out to me via email and I will send that pot out to you. So congratulations to Joyce, member of the Wolff Pack, and the one I randomly selected for the winner. So you're the winner. So yeah, send me, if you don't mind, if you could send me an email. My email is on my website. Still waiting to see if Ryder's the one, if he's going to respond. Ryder, are you the rider that's always been coming into the lives? Looks like you have a new handle. You were on live when you started crying. Oh no! I hope everything's okay, Mia. Wait, there's a giveaway? Yeah. Yeah, there was. Joyce. Oh, you did today. You did today. I was waiting to go live to tell you. You did. So you won. So you can't say you never. Just to let you know, the saucer that I made to match the pot actually cracked. So I had to use a different saucer, but it's the pot that I threw one-handed with a different saucer. So as long as you're cool with that. That's what I will be sending you. So thank you so much for that. Jake W., how's it going? I just made your day, Joyce. Cool. Well, that's nice. I'm glad I could make somebody's day, right? But yeah, you are in the States, right, Joyce? Because if you're not, I just totally messed up your day. I have a problem shipping out of the country. I should have asked that, but I'm pretty sure you're in the States. So. I'll figure it out either way. But thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. Let's see. Yep, you're in Florida. Nice. There's many cold days up in New England where I wish I was in Florida. Or even just down a little more south. So yeah, if you don't mind sending me your email, I'm just gonna need to get, all the information to be able to ship it to you. So. But, congratulations. I don't know. It's just a tiny little pot. It's probably, I don't know, 6 inches by like 3 inches high. So you might be able to plant like a little succulent or something in it. Something like that. Can you text it? Sure can. Yes, you can. So how has everybody been doing? I didn't live stream last week. I was very busy, so sorry about that, but yeah. How is everybody doing today? Well, I guess that person doesn't want to respond to me. If you're still in here, Dirt54, you can answer my question for me, please. Guess it's okay, thanks. Yeah, of course, Joyce, sorry. And then Gail said, I missed you, but I understand. Oh, well, I missed you guys too, but like I said, things are busy. And when I'm driving around doing deliveries and this and that, all the stuff, it's like, how am I gonna find time to do my production? But I did my production, but I did it off of the stream because I was able to make more pots than I normally make than when I go live, because I read the comments and converse with people and this and that. But yeah. Okay, yeah, these will be about 10 inches wide by maybe 7.5, 8 inches tall once fired. Oh, hang on one second, guys. Ah, sorry about that. It's almost warm enough to put out the garden hoses, so I'll have a clean shirt soon enough. Just don't know if it's freezing at night where the pipes will burst, but I doubt it. So probably put out the garden hoses later today. I'm missing Chad. It does have life left in it. You have to fill up the whole shirt completely. And then fire it in the kiln and see if it becomes a mosaic. And soon enough, it'll be t-shirt weather. We're throwing. That'll be nice. And because I throw in the basement, it's always cooler anyway, but it'd be nice to. And I think I want to do some live streams outside soon. Maybe I'll bring those little wheels that I was given by Vivor outside and do some throwing on those. And I could put those anywhere. If I had service over at my stepfather's farm, I most certainly would do it over there. That would be fun. Make pots out in the middle of a few hundred acres. It'd be cool to do. I guess the basement feels good today. It feels all right. I'd rather be outside. But that's the thing. Basement, it's great for it's great for keeping the pots, you know, at a controlled humidity level, and you can control a lot of things that way. But there's a level of, you know, lack of normal sunlight that seeps in to the brain. The being above ground would be nice, but it also, with that comes having to deal with how to dry the pots better, and there's no point in really making it. Well, I guess I could make pots up there and then bring them back down here, but that's just a whole nother, okay, we're gonna move these, you know, another time, because these pots get moved, I don't even know how many times. I guess to bring the clay down once, make the pot, dry the pot, bring the pot upstairs to the fire, back down for the shelving, and then pack them, and then back up and out to the UPS. So that's a lot of up and down for every single one of the thousands and thousands of pots I make. Stand it up in the kiln, Joyce says. Yeah, that'd be cool. It would just probably flop. Especially after the, I guess, cotton burned up. So I probably have to lay it flat. But it's just time. Gail, that would be fun. Yeah, no, it would be. To make pots out in the field, right? No, I hear you. I mean, I used to make pots a lot outside, so wasn't out in the field, but it was next to the shop at my dad's old shop way back in the early 2000s. I would probably, yeah, in the early 2000s is when I was really into doing that. I'd bring the, you know, pick up the wheel, bring it outside, set it up on cinder blocks, and throw pots there. Then I'd carry the pots back and forth. And, then you'd scurry like a mouse when it started to rain. every time you hand build, you hand build outside. That'd be cool. Yeah, it'd be so relaxing. Plus sunshine, it can dry pots out quickly. So yeah, making the pots is one thing, but putting them off, you know, to the side in the sun, you gotta go out and rotate them every, like, I would probably say every 4 minutes. So, like after every pot. If it's a bright and sunny day. If there's shade, you'll be fine the way they are, but. Or then if there's trees with leaves, they fall into the pots. There's a whole bunch of stuff that happens, but there's just something about being outside in nature, making pots. It's enjoyable. Flying stick. Yeah. Well, that's no, yeah. You can make like a very tall like trap for them on the clay. Just wipe a bunch of honey. Then I'll get the bugs, and the bears will come around the corner. So that would be an interesting live. Have special appearances. And then Joe says, I used to open my garage door when I threw, and the occasional snake would join me. So you got a screen for it. Yeah. Well, there you go, too. Yeah, who knows? Who knows who the noise. Wow. Who knows who the guest appearances would be? You never know. I'm not very fond of snakes. Gail says, before Clayworks enlarged, we only had one classroom in the basement. We would put our pieces outside to dry during class. Yeah. It's just when the pots are bigger, like say like this size, like 6 pound and over, like cracking can occur very easily in the sun. So the trick kind of is literally to just turn them like a quarter of the way around, and then keep doing that every like 4 or 5 minutes. So yeah, if it's in direct sunlight, there's kind of a method to it. So with these bigger pots, I would be hesitant about doing that with anything like above 6 pounds. You know, like my 10 pound or 20 pound or whatever pound pots, I'd still want them to be inside, or at least under cover. There's so many variables that most people don't think about when drying pottery. Everything can affect it positively or negatively. Back then, I wasn't making big pots, so. Yeah, well, even small ones too, Gail. Like if you put them out there, like little like mug size pots, like they can be fine. But if you didn't move them around at all, and say they were in like just pure sunshine with like, you know, in a driveway or whatnot, like they really could get too hot and dry too quick. But maybe you had perfect luck with it and you didn't have any issues. So it really depends on what you're making. What you're making. Yeah. We did it so we could trim during class. Yep, exactly. They weren't out there long, and it was at night. I gotcha. Yeah, that's the best way to do that. So you can get the pots made and trim within one session. So that is definitely a thing that happens. So with smaller, like little flower pots like this, I could back in the day I would pick them up and I just clean the bottom of them and basically sign them completely wet and then put them down. But I didn't like having, when I pick up pots, like I don't like them being warped at all. I liked having them on the wheel because no matter, you know, what people say or do when they pick up a pot, it definitely changes from what you just did. You know, I don't like fingerprints, this and that. So it's all a point of view, but that's certainly mine. I could pick this pot up off the wheel, no problem. It's just I don't want to have to see any abnormality at all. I say that and I pretty much just put my thumb through one of the pots. It's not that bad. It didn't go through, but I gotta put it back on. I'll do this because of this, and then that happens. Actually, it's not even. I just barely touched it, but I don't like that. So let's see if we can spot where it is. It was right there. Picky, picky, picky. That's me. That's all I need to do. Wasn't that bad? I thought I put my finger through it, to be honest with you. Felt like it did. Joyce says, I saw an older video of you and your dad playing music in the shop. You were on an acoustic, looked like a Martin. Trying to figure out which video. Was it the video from the news, of us being on the news, or was it a video from, was it the one with, when I played, I guess it was that Aretha Franklin cover with Rajiv Surendra? I think the one in the news, I had out the, actually I was playing my dad's, I guess it's a 48 Martin. And the one with Rajiv, where we played the Aretha Franklin cover, that was actually a 90s Washburn, which it was like one of those guitars that always surprised me. It was a, I guess, cheaper guitar, but there's just something about it that plays very well and sounds very decent. So so funny with guitars like that. You can play you're expecting that the most expensive guitar out there will play the best. It's like, that's not the case actually sometimes. And Gail, if you're watching, this is pretty much the Gale pot without a foot. And I call that the Milton. So this is a Milton half pot or Milton squat pot. There we go. I don't remember where I saw it. It might have been the news. What? It wasn't Aretha. Yeah, you know if it was Aretha, right? Yeah, we played Chain of Fools was one of them. But no, that was from the news. New York, I guess NBC News came up and did a shoot on us. Yeah, a while ago. That was that a year ago now, or a couple of years ago now. I don't even know anymore. It was a nice nice interview though. We've had that kind of luck, like we've been in between the two of us. I mean, wow, it's crazy, but my father and I together, we've been. I remember like local CBS came up and did a thing, and you know, we've had those happen quite a bit. So it's just funny. I wish I had the older ones. Wonder if there's any archive that I could find them. If it was a news one, yeah, we just kind of made up something so it wasn't copyrighted music. We just kind of made up something on the spot and played for like 6 minutes or something. That way they had enough to just play through while the whole story went. So they recorded us doing that afterwards and then edited it in. You planted a jade pot in your gale. Nice. Looks lovely. I'm remiss in sending you pictures. No worries. Don't feel obligated to. Well, that's awesome. Putting a jade in there. Perfect. That's perfect. Thank you guys for hitting the 21 likes already. You can see this bat has a... Take care of that real quick. Should do. You wanted me to see it? All right, yeah. No, I do want to see it. You don't have to, though. That's all I was saying. But yeah, I'd love to see it. Go. Another 6-pound pot. Was a 6-pound pot. I think stacks of 4 are probably good for this. Let's do 2 more of those. Hey, hello, Random. How are you, Randers? Thanks for tuning in today. Hope you're doing well. Howdy doody. Joyce, how many 6-pounders do you have to make for this? It's a batch, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to count them out so to be able to fit in a stack in my kiln. So I don't exactly know the numbers offhand, but I know it's not going to be just today. Gail says, I can hear your dog walking around upstairs. How's he doing? He's doing good. Thanks for asking. He's doing well. He's a happy goof. He's a happy goofball. I guess I'm just so used to hearing him, I didn't even hear him walk around. Maybe my wife and him came in. I didn't even hear it. Popping in to see what's shaking. How you? Hope you were doing well. Oh yeah, thanks for popping in. Appreciate you. Yeah, no, I'm doing well. Just making pots. How are you doing? Are you doing well? I'm making some 6-pound squat pots in the Milton shape at the moment. And then I'm going to switch over after one more of these to another shape. Hey, First Cup, how you doing, buddy? How is Joel today? Always nice to see you, man. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're doing well. I have a mother's here. I always hear children and dogs. Nice. I didn't even hear them come in. I think they were outside enjoying a little bit of sunshine, which I obviously need to get myself. Hello, Random. You're doing well. You're doing well? Yeah, howdy to Joel. How's your day treating you, Joel? I would imagine busy, but that's just a guess. Let me think. Yep, he's busy. Mrs. Harry, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. Oh yeah, bud. Doing well. Hope you are too. Salute to you. Yeah, I'm doing well, man. I could complain, but the person who was in here that I was going to complain to is afraid to talk, so I'm going to write their name again. Because I needed to have a word with him. But apparently, he scurried off like a scared little mouse that he is. So, but if he's listening, then you can hear me call him a scared little mouse. A child of sorts. I need to have a word with him. At him, not with him. I need to hear nothing from him. It's all around. Oh, what a good reference. Randers, always with the references. What's all around is all around. I don't think that's how that goes. Oh, buddy, all pissed off. Somebody's making Trailer Park Boys references. I thought he was a child. Could be. I was trying to say hi to all. Oh no, I thought you were making a Trailer Park Boys reference. A Rickyism. Well, there you go. No cheeseburgers today, huh? No, Sunnyvale is closed due to the mold. The mold toady. Sounds about right. The clay looks hard. It is hard, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how else to describe it, but yes, it is. No, I got you, right? I got you, Randers. Toady was more apt. Well, hopefully you get your cheeseburgers in you there, Randers. Yeah, no, the clay's been very hard. Even though I've discussed this with them, it doesn't seem to get any softer. It's okay. I'm trying to not complain about it. Because complaining kind of only makes it worse. You just gotta do it. especially when you got to go through thousands of pounds of it. No point in that. Cars passing each other. That's what you can hear up there. It means somebody's over the line passing each other, going probably 90 miles an hour. All right, that's that. Yeah, it's hard clay. Just like working out, before you exert, you breathe in and you blow out while you're exerting. How about that weather? Crickets. Yeah, the weather's all right today, Joel. And I might, might go outside after this to actually get some sunshine to my dome. You know, if I can't burn anything out of my brain that what's left of it. How's your weather, Joel? Do you fire your kiln every week? Yeah, I'm just trying to think about how many times a week. It can vary. I mean, there's moments where it's only 2 times, and there's moments where I'm firing every other day. So, yeah, I do fire every week for sure. But it's just like how many times. And you know, my dad's really good at that. He writes down he doesn't write down how many times he's fired. He writes down like what the amount of value came out of every kiln. So, which is silly because you could just figure that out with doing your taxes. So, but every time he writes that down, basically, you know, that counts as a time it was fired. So yeah, no, it would be interesting to know how many like times a year does it get fired. At minimum 180 days. I would say. It's way more than that. So I'd probably say like 200 and my guess is probably 240 days a year, something like that. Let's see. It's a beautiful day today. It's beautiful today. See, I can't even read today. That's what I can't read yesterday either. That's awesome. Yeah, it's beautiful here too. Hey, Garden, how's it going? Roasted cup of Joe. Hope you're doing well. How's my dad? He's doing good. Yeah, how are you? How's it going, Garden? I'm just working on some 6-pound pots. Fine, all good. You're all good? Nice. I'm all good. I'm all good over here too. Fine. Everything's fine. Is it warming up in the Highlands of Scotland? So this is the Tuscan rim style. I'm gonna do 3 more of these, and that will make a decent stack for the 6-pound pots anyway. Yeah, you call it the castle. You did call it the castle pot. It's just because of the heavy dent at the top, right, Gail? Because if I didn't apply the heavy dent, I don't know if it would remind me of a castle. It might still a little bit. Making a flower pot that looks like a castle for real would be fun to do one day. Peanut butter lead pot. Is that what you're in need of, LPS? You need a peanut butter lid pot. You like the way it looks, Gil? Yeah, no, this is a decent seller for sure. I've made this pot, I don't even know, probably 25 years now. Probably with the same tool as well. No pun intended. Myself being a tool. Though I am. But this tool, yeah, it's probably lasted 25 years. It's a testament to how long plastic lasts. That's a great thing, isn't it? That would be fun, building a castle. Yeah! Was the Outlander movie series filmed in Scotland? Probably. Outlander, Highlander. Overlander, Underlander. I don't know. It's a peanut butter lid you use for the dents around the top. Smiley face. Oh, that's actually not. That's the. I have one that is that, but that's this tool. And that makes like a fine dent. This tool actually was Nesquik. It's a Nesquik top. Close, you had it. You had the right idea, for sure. And how are you doing today, Paul? If you don't mind me just calling you Paul. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for tuning in. Sunny day and so nice. Yeah, it's sunny out here today too, which I do need to get a couple hours in the sun. That's for sure. Makes me feel better. Wash away the winter with sunshine. Yeah, he knew. See, he knew I was going. I didn't even read his comment yet. I'm thinking the same thing, Joel. Be very, very quiet. The potter is hunting clay. Okay. Say hi. Well, hello to you. Okay, everybody, back to being quiet. Get him, buddy. Shit, I couldn't hold that one back. It's amazing. If you look very closely, you can see the potter in his natural habitat. A strange and unusual creature. Not seen by many, and hasn't seen another human in years. We call him Potterus. Oh, loneliness. Loniosis. A lonely basement dweller potter. Oh, I think you just made a new video idea for me, Joel. Thank you. Yeah. It's a rare breed. When is going on next step? It was quiet, and then all Joel had to write is see the potter's natural habitat. So I'm going off on that renders. If you watch closely, you will see a potter in his natural habitat. He's a rare and strange looking creature. As most species has evolved, the potter still plays in mud, which is baffling to the other humans. As he laughs at himself, ever so quietly, you can hear a scratch of a wheel spinning around and around. It sure did. It was just, that's all you had to say. It'd just be funny, the people that are like looking. Watch as he manipulates his prey, forming it into his desired shape. He consumes it for substance.
as he reads comments that come in from Canadian potters who don't realize that even the toothpaste that he uses contains clay. So, every day, there's a bit of bentonite clay in the mouth of a Canadian potter as he types a comment mentioning that an American potter supposedly eats clay.
Oh, I wish I had the mic hooked up today. That did just send me off. That was probably like 15 minutes of. It's because it's so quiet. It was just so letting itself to whatever his name is, Attenborough.
The potter attempts to correct his Canadian adversary without realizing that they brush their teeth with maple syrup and bagged milk. Only in this very specific part of Canada do they bag their milk. It bewilders the rest of the world. As other humans look upon them as confusion sinks in.
How much clay? Let me back to normal voice. How much clay do you get in an average shipment? 1,000 pounds every time. I'm just getting into throwing and looking at how fast you threw 6-pounders. The quantity must be huge. Yeah, 1,000 pounds. And my wife goes up and picks it up. Yeah. Probably weekly. or every other week, something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, good luck on your pottery journey there, Paul. Did you already get a wheel and everything, or are you doing? Well, it sounds like you're buying your own clay, so am I to assume that you purchased a wheel or a kiln, or are you doing classes? Yeah, I have never really figured out how many thousands of pounds. I mean, yeah, so 52 weeks, so 28. So, yeah, at least 14 ton per year, maybe? Something like that. That's how that would work out, I'm guessing. I am learning through a studio that lets you rent space and buy clay through them. Nice. Yeah, well, that's the studio. That's one of their big money makers is buying the clay through them. I don't want to diss anybody that has a pottery studio, but that is their upcharge. So what happens is if you buy thousands of pounds, you get it at a cheaper price, and then they charge you for the price of a small amount. So usually they're 50-pound boxes. You know, there's at least $1 a pound if you're buying one box. But if you're buying, 4,000, 10,000 pounds of clay, you can get that price down to 60 cents. So that's where they can make their money. But good for you, man. I hope the classes are going well for you. Or for the studio. The classes and studio time. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Take what you learn from the class and then get some time to use that knowledge and try to do something. I wish you the best of luck on your pottery journey, Paul. Oh no, totally makes sense that that's their moneymaker. I'll pay for the convenience. Yeah, totally. I mean, well, that's the other side of it is shipping clay. It's massively expensive and it comes on pallets. So what I just said did not factor in palletizing and having clay delivered. Because most people do it that way so they don't have to go up and unload clay, load it into a van or a truck, and then unload it into a studio. So that saves you quite a bit of money because sometimes the shipping of clay can be more money than the clay itself. So, thanks, enjoying it so far. Awesome. I'm glad you are, man. Yeah, it's a fun thing to do, for sure. And hopefully there's plenty of people here on YouTube that you can learn from by watching or just asking questions to live potters or this and that. So the amount of knowledge that's at everyone's fingertips these days for learning anything, especially here on YouTube, is pretty staggering. No matter what you want to do, and what you say you want to fix something. Well, there's tons of people out there. They could be telling you the wrong way as well, so you have to sift through stuff, but such as my channel. No, kinda kidding. Joel would say otherwise. My adversary.
As he doesn't realize that he's brushing his teeth with bentonite clay.
Yeah. That's gonna stick in my head all day today. It's never going away now. Thanks, Joel. I didn't even do a close-up on these for you guys. That's what that rim looks like. Well, you did have me, bud. I mean, it fits so well, too. Just the silence. So lending to it. I applaud you.
I applaud you, my Canadian adversary.
All right. So thanks for tuning in, everybody.
And tune in next time, and you can see a potter in his natural habitat trying to figure out how the wheel spins.
It's the rest of my day. It's just going to be doing that. It's going to annoy the hell out of my wife. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I will catch you
Next time. Tune in next time, whenever it may be. As the potter puts on his thinking cap, which really doesn't help.
Yeah, stay well, Joel. You too. Joyce, take care. Sent me a text. Okay, sounds good. All right, Joyce, I will get that out to you. Congratulations to Joyce for winning the giveaway. So, thanks again, Joyce, for always tuning in, hanging out, being a member, the whole deal. Always the support out of everybody here. Gail, yes, thanks so much. Talk to you later. Have a good motorcycle ride. I hope I get out. I'd like to get out. We'll see what happens. Hello, Random. Thank you for tuning in. Paul, good luck to you on your pottery journey. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, everybody else who was in here, aside from that child that I needed to speak to, that acted like a child and scurried away like a mouse. I'll deal with him a different time. Take care. All right, guys. Be well.